Hi, I'm Brittany. Um, Today I am homesick. I went to work yesterday, um, and I thought I was just having like a normal, crappy, fibro, unfortunate day. Um, but I think I had something that was kind of like the flu, because I slept for 14 hours and I was hot and cold and this and that. But I'm simultaneously like the most confident and the most vulnerable when I'm homesick, due to whatever health stuff, So it really just kind of struck me that I wanted to try to represent that in a way. So I've done some basic stuff so far. I didn't even like put a full cover on of anything. I tried to build some of the dark up here, which actually makes me lose my chin, but that's okay. um, I really just want to represent kind of how I feel every day. So I'll show you, hi Livy, I'll show you some of that as I can here, and then maybe I'll put it together and maybe put it up if I don't hit it. So what I've done so far is I used a stipple thing. I probably can't make that any... I'm using my cell phone for the record. And then this, it is Ben Nye. And it's actually like a purplish black. I also am using... I'm not prepared. You okay, honey? I'm using Graftobane makeup. I am actually not as familiar. No, Lord, I'm not as familiar. Not gonna happen. Bruise wheel. So I put a lot of that in my eyes, places that usually hurt. So I'm usually running with a headache of some sort. So it's up here, it's under here, and along the jawline. And then what I was most recently doing here is I was putting some red under my eye, and it actually does a really cool thing for me, but I'm also a little leery of putting red directly by your eye because they say you're not supposed to do that. But so we'll see what happens. Here's 3 minutes, and I'll check back in. Alright, so checking in. Some of this is entirely not lifelike in the slightest. I'm trying to show like the jaw pain that comes, the headaches that are pretty constant, this lighting. So people don't look like this, let's be real. Even like this isn't even, maybe I should do, yes. This isn't even like decent bruise makeup. Like, I enjoy doing like gore makeup and stuff to a certain extent, but like this isn't it. This is just a representation of how I feel. Once again, stay tuned. There's gonna be more stuff. Oh God. Yeah. This is harder than I thought it would be. So I've mentioned a lot of this stuff before. The bruising for migraines, lack of sleep or oversleeping, like I slept 14 hours last night. General bruising, this is sort of a representation of, like, I got my ear pierced in there last weekend, and it's, I spent last Sunday, not 2 days ago, but last Sunday trying to make it stop for 5 hours in the middle of the night. I think I've been watching too much Face Off, and by no means do I think I am like a fantastic artist. this isn't supposed to be pretty, right? I don't know what this is. I guess a representation of, there are so many other things in a day that can go wrong, and you can go from passable to absolutely horrible so fast. And so I'll have headaches, and then I'll get nauseous, and then I can't eat, and then you have IBS or something, you know? I tried to do some lining to make it kind of look like choke marks. Actually, this is great. It's like sound sensitivity, because I have sound sensitivity. I don't bleed tears. I don't have some awful thing that'll kill me. It's just, I cry every day. My nose almost drooled. How many times can I do that? There's a lot of, like, I painted outside the lines here. This is also Ben Nye. It's a clotting blood, because no matter how you try, you're shaky, you are falling outside lines that are expected of you. You can't speak, and you're silenced. Because it's taboo to talk about this stuff. So there it is. Here I am. Ask me anything. Hashtag when you realize wearing your hair down is a more accurate representation, because you can't wear your hair up because it fucking hurts.